Hi everyone, I'm here for another one. Springboks England. Guys, what a game yesterday. We experienced a very close game yesterday. A very smart tactics from England to surprise the Springboks yesterday. One of the most intense game of rugby I've never really watched. It was played on a wet surface in France, Stade de France, in the World Cup. England came with a very good plan here, guys. I must say they came with a very good plan, a very good kicking plan, actually, pressure game, and it was working very well, forcing Springboks to make mistakes and give away multiple penalties in the early stages of this game, and this gave the English an early 6-point lead through their number 10, Owen Farrell, who was on song on the night. Springboks were also committing a lot of penalties in the scrums, in open play, also in the breakdown in contact areas. There were some issues there. The Springboks, the English defense was very strong for the Springboks. The English were kicking very well. Their defense was solid, I must say. Under the high ball, also the English were very good, inspired by Fred Stewart, their fullback, number 15. He was very good for here for England. Their work on the breakdown was also very good, English. And they started to mount some pressure now on the Springboks, because now the Boks were not getting anything by this time. The Springboks were forced to make some subs now. They were forced to make, the first sub they make was around 30th minute 30. They removed Manilibog and brought in Henry Pollard. I guess because of the conditions, because of the wet surfaces, Pollard is more suitable for for the conditions yesterday in France. So I think they made the right call here. I think at this time Boks changed from plan A to plan B. And nothing really happened after this sub until it went to half time. England 12, Boks 6. The first half was all England. The pressure game was working. The pressure slow game was working very well for them, and forcing the Springboks to make mistakes. There were no tries in the first half. It was only these points that were kicked by both teams, the penalty kicks. Second half was also very tight. At the start, England were doing everything to hold on to their 6-point lead. By this time, you could see that they started to believe the English. Their peg and the fly half were just the body language. You could see they started to really become very jovial and believe and winning all those small battles in the wet conditions of France. Owen Farrell extended this lead now from England when he scored a drop goal in open play inside our half. And by this time, I started to really lose some hope now, because I'm thinking to myself, they are winning this now, England. They are really winning this. The Springboks made all their changes now. When the guys came in the bomb squad, there was not really an immediate relief, because this problem started to continue, where the Boks were mounting something inside the English 22, but they ended up conceding all these penalties and turnover penalties on the racks. In the contact areas, were not doing well, the Springboks, by this time. So there was no relief from the bomb squad, immediate relief from them, as usually get in other games. So with only 10 minutes to go now to full time, 70th minute, the Boks won a scrum penalty. 50 yards, on the 50 yards line, which is the halfway line, and went for touch line kick. And from that touch line kick, they threw a line out, made a quick maul that didn't really go anywhere. And Dion Fourie broke off the maul and went for the English try line in a very charged run, but it was tackled by Elliot Daly of England, forming the first ruck. And on the second phase, the ball was passed by Faf de Klerk to Agis Snyman, who was making also his own run and crashed over and scored that try for the Springboks. A beautiful try from him. Some huge momentum now by this time, and momentum for the Springboks now. And with this momentum, they went on to win another scrum penalty on the same 50 yards line, almost halfway line. And this time, Pollard went for the kick from the dead ball kick for 3 points, and with his ice in his veins, as they usually say, clutch kick, he slotted in these 3 points, and now the Boks were leading by a point. Now the score was 15-16, leading to the Springboks. England lost momentum after this kick. Yeah, they more lost momentum. They didn't really promise to score any try. England. I think their main plan was to just build the scoreboard pressure using the penalties that they were gonna win on the ground, forcing the Boks to make problems, to make mistakes. So by this time they lost momentum. England, their scrums were not winning them anything. All the scrum penalties were going the Springboks' way. They were not effective also in their carries, England, and by this time they went on to concede a knock on in the red time. The time had already went beyond the 80th minute, and they conceded a knock on in the contact area by Courtney Laws. The ball was spilled out, and Ben O'Keefe awarded Springboks an infringement knock on, and the ball was turned over to the Springboks, and the game had to go to full time. England lost 15-16 to the Springboks. What a game of rugby. For SA, England came with a very good plan, very conservative kicking plan, and nearly won this game, but SA refused to give up. They really refused to give up. The coaches, I must commend them for this. They adjusted very well to the tactics of England, making crucial changes at crucial times. For example, they brought in Henry Pollard for Manilipok, brought in Agisneman for Etzebeth, brought in Faf de Klerk for Koppers, and brought in Oxenche for Kishoff. These subs were very important on the Springbok cause. Joey Mala was good for England. His scrums were very good. I think he scrummed very well in the first half. He dominated this guy, Kishoff, in the first half. Faf de Klerk was very good when he came on. He changed the game with his accurate kicking. Allowed the Springboks to have a bit of momentum going forward. Oxenche, when he came in, was masterful sub. He really had a big impact when he came in the scrums, especially winning us those important scrums. There was one we won inside our 22. There was one we won in the mid areas twice there. So it was really important. Henry Pollard, when he came in to convert those points that were on offer, he was very good. Simon scored a try when he came in. He was brilliant for England. And also Owen Farrell for England was very good. Yeah, he did well for them to control that game for them.